Hindu devotees undertake the famous Kanwar Yatra during the month of Sawan, wherein they carry the water from holy river Ganges to perform Abhishek for their favorite god, Lord Shiva. Every year this event happens in the month of Sawan, but this year it is mired up in serious controversy. Let's have a look at the timeline to understand what the controversy is all about and how Supreme Court intervened in this issue, favoring against that of the government of Uttar Pradesh. The whole controversy actually began with the Muzaffarnagar police order, which stated that all the shop owners along the Kanwar Yatra route should display their name. The owners should be displaying their names in the shop. Now, this normal common order brought out a backlash from multiple political leaders across India from multiple political parties. All these political leaders were arguing that this is a way to boycott economically the minority, especially the Muslim community, and few also argued it is a way to boycott Dalit shops also. When the pressure began to mount from various political parties, Yogi Adityanath ji, the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, decided he is going to double down and extend the order to entirety of Uttar Pradesh. The controversy continued. Uttarakhand also decided that it is going to put up a similar order, ensuring that all shopkeepers are displaying their name. The controversy kept on mounting, and finally, Mahua Moitra, the TMC MP, decided that she is going to file a public interest litigation in the Supreme Court. The case is ongoing in the court, but the court has given interim stay to the order issued by Uttar Pradesh and Uttarakhand government. This stay will continue at least until the next hearing, which falls on Friday 26. Let's first see if this order is really bad in law. Let's start with the 1962 law, the Uttar Pradesh Shops and Establishment Act, which calls for displaying the list of the employees who are working in the shop at a conspicuous place in the shop. This is as far the state government's act is concerned. A 1962 act, a very old act. Apart from that, the 2006 Food Safety Act and the regulations made thereunder in 2011 again calls for display of a registration certificate that will be issued by the registering authority, including that of a photo identity card, which means that the name of the owner of the shop will be displayed, or rather must be displayed. So again and again, the display of name has been insisted by our laws itself. It is not a new law that has been made recently in Uttar Pradesh or even in Uttarakhand for the matter, but rather the state government's earlier acts as well as the central government's Food Safety Act is demanding that the name of the shop owner and the shop employees must be clearly displayed. If the law is clear, then where is the controversy? What were the political leaders talking about? Akhilesh Yadav, he stated that it is an order given by the Muzaffarnagar police to spoil the peaceful atmosphere as well as harmony in the society. Then there was Congress leader Ajay Kumar, who said that today they are asking for the name of the owners to be displayed during the Kanwar Yatra. But what stops the entirety of India to ask for a religion, to ask for a caste also? This is going to increase casteism. And there were many people who were talking about bringing in another wave of untouchability and all those things. Mahua Moitra of Trinamool Congress, as I pointed out earlier, went ahead to file a writ petition in the Supreme Court, saying that the order issued by the BJP state government is unconstitutional. It is not a simple case of religious or caste-based discrimination. The issue was rather complex. It is literally two-pronged in nature. One aspect being on basis of hygiene and other aspect on basis of religion. Let's tackle each of these one by one.
क्या नाम है आपका?
मेरा नाम सायरा।
तो आप कौन है, सिया है सुन्नी है?
नहीं, मैं सुन्नी हूँ।
सुन्नी हो?
हाँ।
असली मुसलमान कौन है, सिया या सुन्नी?
मुसलमान हम है।
कौन?
बरेलवी या मुझे सुन्नी हम।
और सिया कौन है?
सिया नहीं है हमारे लिए, सिया के साथ खाते नहीं है
जी।
हाँ।
क्यों?
अभी हम पानी मांगे कि भाई हम प्यास लग रही है, हमें पानी दो, तो ऐसा करके पानी देंगे।
अच्छा, थूक के पानी दे?
हाँ, ये असलियत है, तो हम लोग क्यों खाएंगे?
अच्छा, मतलब कोई भी सिया होता है तो वो हर चीज थूक के देता है?
हाँ।
इसका मतलब जो वीडियो आती है वो सही आती है कि भाई कोई थूक के आम दे रहा है, कोई थूक के शरबत पिला रहा है, तो कोई थूक के बिरयानी खिला रहा है। किसी भी चीज में थूकना गलत है ना?
गलत है। गलत क्यों नहीं?
जब रामदेव को अपनी पहचान बताने में कोई दिक्कत नहीं है तो रहमान को क्यों दिक्कत होनी चाहिए?
While the politicians were very busy opposing the order, there were many netizens who pointed out that they are in favor of the order, which is also good in law, because they are not interested in purchasing food that is being spitted up. This brought out actually a very new, different kind of controversy wherein actor Sonu Sood compared the food that was spitted upon by some miscreant with that of food that Lord Ram was kind enough to eat from the hands of his devotee Shabri. He said that we should be tolerant enough in the name of humanity, again bringing in a fresh wave of controversy. Many citizens took to social media to question the logic behind the left-wing media and left-wing politicians and public figures accepting the concept of halal food, kosher food, but rejecting the concept of sattvic food. Let's take a look at the halal certification process in India. Before delving into this topic, let me make it very clear I am not talking against halal food. I am not talking for halal food. I am not talking against sattvic food. I am not talking for sattvic food. I am only pointing out the bigotry in the minds of the politicians. When they say halal is good and point out that sattvic food is equivalent to that of boycott of the minority community, they are talking utter nonsense. If halal is good, it means that it automatically implies that sattvic food and requirements to satisfy the needs of the Hindu population when they are in need of sattvic food is equally right. Halal is correct, that means that sattvic food is also correct. If halal is wrong, then sattvic food is also wrong. You make a choice and stick by that particular choice. That's all I'm wanting the politicians and the left-wing ideologies to understand. Let's delve into the certification process. So this is taken from the Halal website, the Halal certifying body in India. It puts out a very specific document called as India Conformity Assessment Scheme for Halal products. Move on to page number 11 to understand what are the requirements that I am specifically pointing out. Okay, here is the point. Now, when we are going for slaughtering and obtaining halal meat, the basic condition that is being put is that slaughtering must be performed only by a practicing Muslim who is sound mind, who understands the fundamental rules and conditions relating to slaughtering of animals as per the Islamic law. If this is permissible, if this is correct, why can't we, the Hindus, insist for sattvic food being prepared by a Hindu person, a practicing Hindu who understands the fundamental rules relating to preparation of sattvic food? Just like halal food is permissible, sattvic food should also be equally permissible. It is not a question of economic boycott of the minority community. It is a question of allowing me to practice my religion. When I want to avail sattvic food from an eatery outside my home, I should be permitted to do so. Otherwise, you are restricting my religious practice, which is not envisaged by my constitution. In fact, it is a recurring theme across the social platforms, wherein question is being raised: why do you permit halal food if sattvic food is not permitted? My humble suggestion to the government as well as the courts would be that there should be a mechanism to certify sattvic food, a scheme much similar to that of the halal food, so that the issue is put to rest once and for all. A process through which the Hindus can understand that there are eateries that cater to sattvic dietary requirements of the Hindus. Those who wish sattvic food can go there. The rest of the population can go anywhere and eat as they wish. Much similar to that of halal certification and halal certification based eateries. If you found this video informative and interesting, kindly like, share, and subscribe. We'll meet again in yet another video with yet another interesting topic. Thank you.